Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, you guys? My name is Jason, and this is Ray of Light Tarot coming at you live on a Saturday night. Saturday night, nearing the witching hour, and we're going to have some fun tonight. It's going to be a fun night of you get a reading, and you get a reading, and you get a reading, and you get a reading. So why not, right? I'm going to... Hello, Madison Workman. Nice to see you. How's your Saturday going? Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you guys? How are you? What are you guys doing? Hey, 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 Jago Ben from Channel for Grace. Cecilia. Hola. What up, Miss Queen? What's up, Miss Queen? Whoa, we're going to knock over the tripod here if we're not careful. And we might not be careful. We might not be careful. Darlene, everybody, Darlene is here. Okay, we're going to have fun. And Madison's here too, so you know we're going to have fun. Valerie, nice to see you. Stephanie, it's nice to see you as well. Angie, hello. Miss Queen really wants a reading tonight. Well, you might just get a chance because I'm going to be doing a couple of those giveaways tonight. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm open for business too, like if you want to purchase a reading, because we all got to make some money right now. That's for damn sure. But I'm also going to play a few games. Play a couple of games here and do some giveaways for fun. Because I feel like being nice, you know, nice is a thing we can pay for it. A lot of people seem to be forgetting that during this isolation. Nice is a good thing to do and to be and to pay forward and all of that. We can actually be nice. We can be nice to people. It doesn't kill us. It doesn't kill us. It doesn't make us sick. It doesn't even hurt to be nice. I know it's easy to forget. Nice does work. Yes. Nice works also. So what's going on, guys? How's everyone's weekend going? Are you guys happy, contented? Thank you, Madison, for the Cash App. I so appreciate it from the heart space. That's why I'm wearing green tonight, y'all. All that heart space energy. Yes, purchase a reading, peeps. Lisa, yeah, Lisa, thank you. Lisa had a personal reading with me this past week. So I'm gonna play. We're gonna play. I'm gonna play. We're gonna play. You're gonna play. We're all gonna play. Let's see. Okay, let's play a game and see if somebody wins a reading. If I clean these, I can see through them better. Yeah, so these things that happen to your body after 40, it's really weird. It's really crazy, guys. So your body, like your metabolism, comes to a screeching halt. Your eyesight, your vision gets kind of kooky. All of a sudden, I can't read something unless I hold it like this, or I have glasses on. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It is not a joke. My grandmother is 87, and she always says, getting old really is not for sissies, and I have to agree with her. It really is not for sissies. I've never been accused of being much of a sissy. Well, kind of I have, but it's okay. When it comes to getting old, it definitely is not for sissies. Yeah. We're just going to play that Arcanum, Major Arcanum guessing game. I know which one I'm looking for. There it is. Been praying for you and your family. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Likewise, I'm holding up good, positive energy for all of you guys, sending out good thoughts, prayers, wishes. Just really hoping that everyone's okay, you know. I gave myself this haircut and I really don't like it, guys. That's better. Yeah, I don't like my hair right now. In case that isn't obvious. Oh, I look beautiful, thank you. It's because I'm beautiful on the inside. It shines through to the out. And when you got joy on the inside, it shows on the out. You're confident and you're beautiful without a doubt. You're absolutely gorgeous, don't you know? So you got the body beautiful, glow body beautiful, baby. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to hold up a card right here. If you can guess the name of the card once I say go, don't do it until I say go, please. Once I say go, if you can appropriately guess the name of this Major Arcana card that I'm holding in my finger and thumb, you will get a free reading. A free reading, and you'll get the first reading of the night. Some people like to be first. And Madison's right next because she just sent money, but you're going to get the first reading. If you guess what Major Arcana from the traditional tarot I'm holding in my hand, You might just get a free reading. First person to guess, and that's first person I see on my screen, okay? It doesn't matter what's on your screen. I go by the first I see on my screen, and Delene, it's after I say go. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Go. Tiara got it. Tiara. The lovers. It's the lovers. A shout out to all my Geminis, all you shady ass Geminis out there. Shout out. I feel you. Kind of shady myself sometimes. So, hey, the lovers it is. Tiara. Yay! Congratulations, Tiara. You get a reading. And Madison, I know you knew it was. Madison and I have this wavelength connection. It's pretty cool. Madison's very, very, very good at this game. She didn't even bother playing today because she wins free readings right and left. If I do a free giveaway, Madison's going to win it if she's here. It's kind of crazy. But she's a little witchy. But it's all good. Insert eye roll. LOL. I know you really, I'm not playing. She really does. She actually really does. It's kind of, but you know, this is a great lesson for all of you who sit there wanting to stalk your exes. Let me tell you something. You know why Madison wins? Because she doesn't care if she wins. It's the same thing about finding the sweet spot in your relationship. You kind of have to not give a fuck as much as you give a fuck, you know? It'll work out a lot better that time. Waste of time. What's a waste of time? Yeah, just attract everything I want to. Me too, girl, me too. It's a gift. Stalking is such a waste of time. I've never exactly done the stalking thing, but I've definitely done the obsessing thing. I've done a lot, and I think cyber stalking, if you like consider looking at people's like, I look at everybody's IGs and stuff. That's just something I like to do. My like old friends and stuff. But not to the degree of stalking, I wouldn't say. I obsess through prayer. I don't even got time for all that. Okay. Tiara, did you put a question up or did I miss it? Put your question up, Miss Tiara. Miss Tiara, put your question up, Miss Girl. All right. $20 or free if you win a free one. Cash app only, or I guess we could do the super chat too. I don't really like to do super chat here because they take a lot of it. If you're not in the United States, you can do super chat. Yes, I'm going to do some more tries for free ones also, but I'm going to do Tiara and then some on my list first. So give it about 10, 15 minutes. Current energy for my twin and our connection. Feeling pretty disconnected, more than usual, and questioning the connection. Okay, got you. You know, that's going to happen. You're not always going to feel and be connected, especially if one of you's in denial about the connection. I mean, that happens until they're not. But, you know, it's pretty hard to deny that connection because it's a pretty strong one. How do I get on the list? How much do I send? Candace, you would send $20 to the Cash App, which is $RayofLightTarot, $RayofLightTarot. Not to be confused with whoever the F Ray of Light is. What's going on with Tiara and her twin? Knight of Wands, and I'm not loving the Knight of Wands energy, I have to tell you. Thank you, Jai. Tiara, I'm not loving the Knight of Wands energy. Jai, I appreciate you putting that notice up because people will keep coming at it. And then I get sassy and then we get hurt feelings and, you know, it's just a whole mess. I don't like to hurt people's feelings, but I don't try that hard not to. I don't know why I feel bad saying that. I don't like to hurt people's feelings, but I really don't try that hard not to hurt feelings. Like if I hurt your feelings, kind of, oh well, get over it, be a big boy or girl, and move on with your life. That's kind of my attitude about it. But no, I definitely never seek to hurt anyone. That's not my goal. That's not something I like to do. I don't get pleasure in it like some people do. No, not at all. Unless you really piss me off. If you really piss me off, I might get a little bit of pleasure hurting your feelings. So, Tiara, what I would say is there's a lot of transformative energy here. The Nine of Cups is here, which means that the Nine of Cups is that, like, you know, a lot of people talk about this being like a Make-A-Wish card. What it really is a lot of abundance and happy emotions. And if we were talking about it being a wish or a wish come true card, I think it's more than a wish coming true. It's representative of the fact that this connection is strong. Both of you recognize the strong feelings here. I don't feel a negligent side here. I do feel like this is very recognized on both sides. Now, does that mean it's being acknowledged by both of you? No, but it's recognized. There's no doubt in either one of your hearts what you feel for each other, right? And that's always a good start for a twin soul connection. You need to both know. There's a lot of a burden here. This person's been not very committal. So the Knight of Wands doesn't feel like a great energy, not very committal. But the future is the Sun. The Sun's coming out right after the Ten of Wands. So that's good news. I like the Sun here. This is really happy chappy. You've also got the World here at the bottom of the deck. So the subtext is that you're on a mission, you're completing some things. But don't ever get so caught up in the mission with your twin to... A lot of people do this, and it's just another form of throwing up a blockage. It's the same as stalking an ex. A lot of people that claim to be twin souls, they get so hung up on the idea that they can't do their mission without their twin. Oh, no, Jason, you're wrong. See, for me and my twin, we have to do our mission together. We're meant to do it in union, and so I have to wait on him or her. Bullshit. Like, go give me that crap somewhere else. I'm just not with the bullshit anymore, guys. Here's the thing. Yes, I hope you find your true partner. I mean, we all want to be with that person that is like a part of us, that we just have that close, that connection that's like this. But it's not that dramatic. It's really not. You can make it super dramatic, or you can turn it down a little bit and talk about it like it really is. It's just a really cool connection, and it's like this. It's amazing when you connect with somebody that well, where you basically know what's going on no matter what you're saying to each other. That's cool, but it doesn't have to be a big trauma drama, right? The trauma drama stuff you're gonna go through it. You've got to work through your trauma dramas alone, together, whatever. But I can tell you this, I don't care how close of a connection you have with somebody. If you were split right down the middle from a soul, that's fine. Call it what you want to call it. But you know what? You can absolutely do your mission on your own, because guess what? A lot of things happen that are outside of fate's control. People walk out on the street and get hit by cars. That could happen to you or your twin soul any day now. And you're telling me that if that happens to one of you, you can't complete your mission? Go get gone with that. Get gone with that. I don't want to hear all that crap. To me, that is such codependent crap. When I hear people start talking like that, it gives me the major ick at this point in my life. And so I'm all about the twin soul journey, but I'm also about it's time to grow up, put your big boy and big girl pants on, and be able to do everything you need to do by yourself if you need to, and be willing to do that. But you're not going to have to. You've got the Sun here. It's a beautiful connection, and it's going to go. Look at this. A lot of people are going to go from this too. You go from the Ten of Wands to the Sun. Utter happiness, childlike happiness, connectedness, this feeling of love and excitement and joy, and it comes right out of the Ten of Wands. So it's when you least expect it, this healing comes into this connection, and it gets really good. So I like that a lot. But you know, part of the block to the healing for a lot of people that consider themselves on a twin soul journey is being attached to the fact that they're on a twin soul journey. They're blocking it themselves. Don't block it yourself. It's a good, beautiful thing. The Sun is an outcome card, and I love how the Sun came out right after the Ten of Wands. All that has to be done is these wands have to be put down. It's the same card. Look at the background. It's the same card. It's just a different time of day. It's literally a jump. Just look. Forget the wands or the kids. Do you see the background? This is the same card. You're jumping from this burdensome energy to this lighthearted clarity of purpose and happiness. And it happens like that in an instant, because when you let go of attachment to an outcome, the outcome actually has a chance of coming into fruition. You've got to let go of your attachment to the outcome, peoples. Got to let go of it, okay? I dyed my hair purple today, and it feels so good. I'm doing my mission every day, with or without you, TF. Good for you. I'm not in communication with my twin soul right now, and I do really miss that person a lot. I mean, these are tough times we live in people. It's tough times. But I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. Please click and subscribe. Rebecca, All Natural Rebecca. I have Madison and Candace on the list. You're welcome, Tiara. Good luck. Yeah, I like that Sun card for you. It's really exciting. Don't let the Ten of Wands, whatever that's all about, don't let that become a thing, though. You know, I let that Ten of Wands in my life become a thing for months on end. Sometimes you just gotta feel it, go through it. Like, you know, the only way is through, right? The only way over is through. Gotta just go through it, right? Go through it. Be tough. Be strong. Be all that you can be. Get an edge on life in the army. or on your mission. It's unattractive, bad energy stuff. It's really icky stuff. And we all have our moments. I was behaving that way. I was absorbing so much energy. Like a lot of you people, listen, I don't know if it's for who's really on the twin soul journey and who's not, but a lot of you people that I get readings from, that I do readings for the first time that are claiming to be a twin soul, it's very obsessive energy and it really feels unhealthy. And I was absorbing a lot of that last year from people because I was getting like that. And I was in a good place with my twin soul. We weren't even in a bad place and I was getting like that. Like, it was just not, it was not, I don't know. It's not good. I don't like that energy from other people. I don't like that energy in myself. I don't like that. I don't, no likey. So, super annoying. All right, so we all have the potential, guys, but don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on other people. Remember, I've talked about this before, and I feel this strongly. We all have the potential to play any role that anyone else plays in this world. You may be a victim in one circumstance in your life. You could just as easily be the victimizer in another circumstance. We all can be the victimizer, the victim. We all can be the player or the played. We all have the potential and the capability of being that person. Don't be that person, but don't be too hard on that person either. You know what I'm saying? All right. Madison. Not a cameo. Hello to Angel Rod. Angel Rodriguez. Sending you love. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. I was thinking about you today, Angel Rod. Everybody say hi to Angel. Thank you. Okay. Madison. I'm getting sidetracked here. Madison. Guerra means war. Yes, it does. I have a lot of really nice pairs of reading glasses that are like designer reading glasses. And which ones do I choose to put on? These cheap $10 ones from the drugstore. But they just feel the most comfortable. They're the most lightweight. IDGAF most of the time. Just a general guidance. Whatever comes out, comes out. I love you for that, Madison. Are you wearing your granny glasses, Madison? Loved your prayer today, beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for taking part in the prayer. Anyone who wants to take part, today was the last day of our Huno prayer, day 30, so go to that video and listen to that prayer and send that up to the heavens with me, okay? What does Madison need to know this time? Wow, so you're coming upon a really big crossroad. This feels very similar to a reading I did for you the last time. I'm not. You're not wearing your granny glasses? I'm going to put mine on for you. So you've got the moon here, which is really interesting. Major Arcana, the moon. Major Arcana, the magician, right? So a lot of Virgo, Gemini, and Cancer energy in these three cards, okay? And I have all of these placements in my four majors, okay? I have earth, air, water, fire in my four. I'm very well balanced, if you didn't know. But I have Cancer Moon, Virgo Sun, Gemini Ascendant, and then Leo Venus. Now, for these three, though, this isn't really about the signs, but I like to mention them because there's energy that really is attached to those cards. So what's happening here? That moon is in the water. You've had all of these emotional experiences recently in your life, and we're talking about over the past couple of years, a lot of emotional depth and sort of experienced and learned a lot. And you're going to be using all of that, right? You're creating something now. So this is about using all the energy. This is that air energy. Everything's up in the air. We're up in the air now, and we're creating. We're having ideas and thoughts, and we're creating with all of this experience that we've had that was so watery. And now you're creating, and as you create, it's time to make a big choice. You're about to make major movement forward. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. I love, love, love this. There is a little bit of pain. You need to tap into the pain too, because behind the Chariot is the Seven of Swords. Tap into the pain, right? A little bit of that pain that you've been through, even maybe with somebody in Puerto Rico, I think. Some of those painful energies, tap into that stuff. Find the pain spot. The pain spot and the sweet spot are not far apart. It's going to help you move forward in the right direction. The thing is, when you have a choice coming before you, I know I asked you this before because I already know the answer, which was, did you recently like start a new job or graduate or something like that, like start something new? And you said you did already. You did recently. So it's not that that's before you, but what's before you may be a total change too. It's really, it feels very exciting. I feel like this is your present energy right now, this magician energy. It feels very airy. It feels very light. It feels like you've got a lot of ideas in your head. I think, I don't know, I don't remember most of your astrological chart, your natal chart, but I do know people are responding to this sort of quarantine in different ways. Some of us are in our element. We like being by ourselves. We're kind of like a little bit just narcissistic enough to enjoy our own company, and but not any further than that. And so we're good. And then and we're having ideas and making plans and doing things. And then some of us are going stir crazy mad. Like a lot of that Leo energy needs to get out finally. So, but I feel like with you, it's working okay for you. You know, some frustration maybe, but a lot of ideas coming through, or they're trying to. You need to really open up to these ideas. If you're having here's the thing that we forget. Law of attraction teaches this all the time. The ideas we have, guys, those big ideas that you think, ooh, I should write this down. Those aren't just you having those ideas. That is source energy. That is God, the creator energy, working with you to try and create something big and new in your life. So when you have those little light bulb ideas, do write them down and don't just forget them. Put them into practice, put them into reality, because that's an opportunity for you. It's a change of directions, or it's not even, it maybe not be a change, but it's a big choosing of directions, and then you've got the Chariot. So it's gonna shoot you forward in a beautiful way, and I really like that. The fact that your pain is going to also propel you forward is a good thing. I think we all need to be able to do something with some pain that we've had. And I mean, you know, you're young, you're pretty strong, but not to scare you, but I can tell you the amount of pain I've had in my life. At 20, I hadn't been through even an eighth of it. It got worse. It seems to get harder and worse if you don't make the right choices. The older you get, painful things seem to become even more painful. Like, I didn't know what heartbreak was when I was 20. And I had some pretty intense relationships, but it just gets, I don't know, when, you know, as you look down that road of life and time seems to get shorter, certain relationship opportunities seem to be more heartbreaking when they don't work out. I don't know, or it could be that that's the order that people come into your life. I don't really know the reasons why, but I know that it's true. It just seems to get more intense rather than less. And it's crazy, but it gets less intense for people who build up the scar tissue, and then they run from it. They run from it. They're like, I'm not doing this. This isn't for me. I don't know why I'm here. Let me check out of this, including this relationship. So it depends on the choices you make. And that could be a big part of this Two of Wands for you, where it's about, for you, Madison, choosing to go toward the pain spot as opposed to moving away from it. Don't be afraid to move toward the pain spot. It's not going to hurt you anymore, because if you see it for what it is, and you know what it, like the Seven of Swords energy, the deceptions and the letdowns and the betrayals and the disappointments, if you know what they are and you know how you've learned from them, they really lose their power over you. So don't be afraid to run toward the pain as opposed to away from it. That's one thing I wish I had always done more of. I've learned to do that in recent years, but I used to always run from it with something to sniff in my hand, because I just didn't like the feeling of it, right? Nobody likes pain, but when you can use it and you become the master of it, you're the magician then, and it helps you to create. It's a beautiful thing. Like Carrie Fisher, one of my idols, Carrie Fisher, and yes, she died with a lot of drugs in her system, not gonna lie, but she was a badass bitch, and she owned the fact that she was bipolar and an addict. She wasn't, embarrassed to talk about it, but she used to say, take your broken heart and turn it into art. And that is the best thing you can do. So use that energy to move forward. That's what your guidance is from Spirit today. Okay, damn, that's good advice, Jason. Yes, ma'am, it is. Yeah, so use it. And remember, there's probably going to be a lot more where that came from as you get older. So don't worry. There's more to come. But you'll be fine. You will survive. That much I promise you. Okay. So what I'm going to do... Hey, Nikki's here. My brother Nick's here. Everybody say, hey. What's up, Nick? Are you getting tired of this quarantine? Those are some fierce words of wisdom right there. Hey, wisdom does not come cheap, except at Ray of Light Tarot. It's almost free. It's almost free. Lit, can't wait. It is lit. It's going to be lit. It's going to be so lit, you're not going to know what to do with yourself. Madison, my brother's a little, not much older than you. You guys would make a cute little couple. I think Nick's single right now and dating. Nick, say hi to Madison. Madison, say hi to Nick. Hey, I'm nothing if I'm not a matchmaker. The Jewish people believe that if you matchmake 3 weddings, you go straight to heaven when you die. Right, Rebecca? Let's do it. Single, ready to stay single. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. No, we're gonna shy away from the live matchmaking, but Madison is a very beautiful and very intelligent young lady who I've read for before. Manifesting love, and my brother, obviously, he looks and thinks like me, so you know he's. I love you too, bro. What are you, drunk? Why are you being so kind to me? No, I'm just kidding. Jason the matchmaker. No, yes, being in all seriousness, her roster is so full. And she's drama. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Deline, I will tell, well, he can see that you just said that. So there you go. And moving right along. So next was Candace. Go ahead, Candace. And then after Candace, if you guys are still here, we will do another freebie giveaway for fun, because we like to be nice up in here at Ray of Light Tarot. It's all about pulling together. Like the way people are acting in the political realm, it just goes to show you, if 500 deaths a day in New York cannot get the politicians to calm down and be nice to each other, nothing will. Like nothing will ever do that. We can just forget about there ever being a civil political conversation in this country ever again. And I know it's an election year, but it doesn't matter. It's just so pathetic the way the politicians play and use everything to their advantage. So sad. Well, manifesting love. Yeah, all the great people are single or wish they were. I can tell you that. That's for sure. There's truth in that. All right, wait. My beauties, is Candace here? Candace? Let me make sure I didn't get their name wrong. Yeah, Candace Lane. Candace Lane. Candace Lane. Whoops. Candace Lane. Where is Are you Candace? Wait, manifesting love. What's your name? You're not Candace. You're a boy. You're a cute boy. I'm in NYC. The political climate is awful. Honest. Oh, I know. I mean, it's. Yeah, I know. I knew. I've got 1 foot on banana peel and 1 foot in NYC myself. I'm a girl, actually. Oh man, that sucks. Who's the cute guy in your picture? Is that your boyfriend? Who are you, Candace? Where is Candace? I need Candace to please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Okay. It's like this big in my screen, so I'm just going by what I feel more than what I see. Madison, you know how old these eyes are? These eyes are 42, almost 43 years old. Give me a break. Where is Candace? All right, so Candace, when you get this message, there's Candace. I was going to go ahead and do the freebie. Thank you, Angel. You don't either, but you're not. Wait, you're not 42. That's why you don't look it. Nick, that's not very nice either. 35 is pretty old. Okay, I love that question. I love that question because I do love specific questions, but when I feel super connected, like tonight, I like those broad questions because it really gives me a lot of room to get the message for you that you really need, right? Because a lot of times we're like in our little monkey mind, we're like, oh my God, I'm obsessed about my money, or I'm obsessed about the person I'm in love with, or I'm obsessed about this thing. But the thing is, we need to like open our little mind up a little bit and be obsessed with whatever spirit wants us to be obsessed with, because then we're going to be good, right? Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother, brother, brother. Baby brother, thank you. What does Candace most need to know from her guides and from mine? Candace, you're on a delay, sweetie, because you're saying I'm here when I was asking that about 2 minutes ago. So if you're seeing me say this now, you need to hit your refresh button because you're on a delay, or just keep watching and it's fine. Just don't respond to what I'm saying because you're not going to be on the same time as me. Definitely, Lisa, 100%. Meditating is probably like, I'm telling you, like I thought drugs were good. No, nothing compares to meditation. Meditation is the drug. That is the drug, for the life drug, right? That's the hack that everyone needs to know about. If you're someone like me who likes to escape reality and your pain, freaking meditate. It's all good. So you do have this tower. Smack. I can see your comments, but you're on a delay, sweetie. So I'm now seeing that comment. That's because you're like 2 minutes back. You need to refresh. Okay, so with the tower here, this is telling me, because Candace, the tower's coming down right in the smack in the middle of your reading. So what this means is you are commenting. Will somebody type in the chat to Candace that she needs to refresh her screen, that she's on a delay? She may not even understand that, Rebecca, but let's give her a try. So Candace, I don't want to let this frustrate me. How can I not let this frustrate me? Candace says, I'm here. Yes, we know. Candace, baby doll, you got to refresh your screen. Poor thing. It's okay, Candace. You'll see this one way or the other. I have faith in that. So what I want to say to you again is the tower is coming out smack in the middle of your reading. So you need to make wise decisions during this little quarantine while you're alone. Yeah. Okay, so yes, that is your question. So you need to make wise decisions during this time because you've got there's something you're resisting. And here's what happens in life. When we resist something that we're supposed to be accepting, when we run from something that we're supposed to be letting into our life, this tower creeps in eventually. And everything that we're running from or everything that we're avoiding changing just comes crashing down because you just have to, sometimes it's not even about that thing you're resisting. The lesson is usually that Spirit's trying to tell you, learn to go with the flow. Learn not to fight me, and me being that inner little tug that tells you what the thing you need to be doing is necessarily over the thing you want to do. So when you think of things from that perspective and you learn to go with the flow, it's a beautiful thing, Candace. So that's very important to know. Okay, now you've got the Judgment card here. Right out the gate, Judgment. What does that mean? That means that it's like an awareness coming in. So you're going to be seeing, and then you've got the Five of Pentacles. If someone has recently sort of shut you out of their life or made you feel left out in the cold or sort of all alone and sad, it's for a reason. It's for your benefit. It's for your higher good, and it's supposed to happen that way. And so I know it may not feel good. It may suck. That usually does suck when someone we like or love even. Oof, if you love them and they do that, God damn, that's a dagger in the heart. But you know what? There's a reason for that. It may not even be about that relationship. There's usually deeper meanings to things that we have to. The lesson's not going to go too much further below the surface than you're able to go at that point in your life. That's what I've learned. So here's how it goes. The lessons do get deeper, but they only get deeper as you expand and grow deeper. So the lessons, like if something happens with somebody and you're a type of person who can only go this deep, the lesson won't go, it'll go about to here. So the lesson is to pull you a little deeper. And then if you open up and become smarter and more, not even smarter, spiritually wiser, the lesson might pull you a little deeper the next time. But the purpose of the lesson is, it's not going to be, so the lesson's not going to be something that's totally out of your realm of thinking, right? Spirit doesn't work that way. The lesson is going to be something that does require you to examine, and it does require you to have a thinking mind, but it's not going to go that much further. It's just going to go right below there so that you can get it, right? This is good. This is good stuff. This person has brought an awakening into your life, and now the awakening is supposed to make you change some situations in your life. And I'm telling you, trust me, if you don't make the changes, someone else is going to. Those changes get delivered upon you whether you want them or not. It's pretty crazy how it works. And my brother knows. He's here. He saw, like, when I went through my spiritual awakening as a result of that twin soul thing, it was kind of crazy how my life changed. It was really, people who knew me were kind of like, what? We were talking about on Facebook today, somebody put a meme up about going through hell and what it's like. And I commented something on it, and my stepmom commented. She was like, you know what? Yeah, you did, but you came through it so, like, you came through the other side really strong. And not everybody does. Not everybody does come through it, right? I'm grateful that I have. Like, it's so grateful, knock on, because that way I can share this with you and say, whatever this tower is, Candace, stop avoiding it. Like, it's not going to serve you at all to avoid whatever it is that's trying to change in your life. You've got to welcome it right in and go ahead and move into that energy. And even if it's about letting something go, that person's already gone. Permanently? I don't know. Probably not, because you've got the Six of Cups here next, which we'll talk about in a second. But that person's already gone. You're already put out there in the cold. So whatever you're resisting is not serving you or anything else. You've got to just lean into the pain, lean into the change, lean into the shifts that are happening all around you, and go with the flow. The world, look at what's going on in the world right now. Look at what's going on. The world waits for no man. Like, you just got to lean into it and go with the flow. And try to not be as lazy. None of us have time to be lazy anymore. We've got to really get with the program. Everyone, this is not a time to be laying around sleeping. This is a time to be writing, doing, planning. This is a time to start figuring out how to make your dreams come true when things open up again, okay? The Six of Cups tells me whatever this connection is in your life, you have this really strong connection that may be a past life connection. I don't know. It doesn't matter if you believe in past lives. If that's something you don't know about or believe about, this is a connection that goes back. It's probably, even when you met this person in the here and now, it felt like, ooh, I've known you a long time. You know those people you meet when you're like, oh, I know you. I've known you forever. That you just feel like you've known them forever. I've never really had a lot of people like that until I was like 39. That was when I really met somebody like that. But we all usually do eventually meet someone like that, where you just know you've always known them, even if it doesn't seem, even if you haven't actually. It's that type of relationship. So this is a cyclical thing that's going to go around in cycles. The one thing you never want to do with this type of connection is repeat a cycle. And if you don't get the lesson, you'll repeat a cycle. You'll just keep going around on a merry-go-round over and over. You don't want to do that. You want the cycles to be bringing new lessons and new growth. The Seven of Wands is kind of warning you, like, don't resist. The Tower and the Seven of Wands are both kind of telling me that you need to learn right now. The biggest thing Spirit wants you to know is to lean into the flow of things and don't push against it. I know it sometimes feels like we want to learn things our own way and be hard-headed, but just lean into things. You can tell, like, it's like if somebody doesn't want to be with you and they're constantly giving you signals they don't want to be with you and they're going away, whether they really do want to be with you or not, what they're showing you is that you need to let that person go. Like, you can't chase, you can, but it's not a good idea to chase something down that's not wanting to be in your presence or in your life. That is not for you. What's for you will flow right in so naturally that it just happens. It just works. So remember that. You don't have to chase anything down that's for you, okay? Yeah, those Tower moments kind of suck, but they usually bring really good rewards if you just kind of can lean into it and let it happen. I think you're going to be you're going to be putting some work into something really soon that's going to pay off really well. So that's a good sort of end note to end the reading on for you, that it is going to get better, right? I'm going to hold up a card, and if you guys can, when I say go, whoever guesses the correct major arcana will win a free reading. And Nikita Queen, I have you on my list after this. Go. Delene. Daleen Farmer? All right, Daleen Farmer. You got it. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Daleen Farmer. You get a reading. You get a reading, and you get a reading, and you get... No, just Daleen. Just Daleen. Sorry, just Daleen. Telepathy, baby, at its finest. Okay. Daleen, what is your question? A reading from the Book of Oprah. Oh my God, that's so funny. A reading from the Book of Oprah. A reading from the Book of Oprah. Inside joke, you guys. Inside joke. All right, what does Daleen need to know? What does little Daleen need to know? Are you still doing readings on YouTube, Daleen? Should I tell people to follow you? Yeah, okay. Follow Daleen, you guys. She does readings, if you would so desire. She's pretty crazy, and she has a very, very foul mouth, I will warn you. But, you know, people connect, that they connect. And she can connect, man. She connects sometimes. Just saying. Just saying. Wow, Daleen, you're on the cusp of something amazing. Is your twin soul got Gemini and Virgo in their chart? Who's the Virgo? I know there's Gemini because you've got Magician here. And in my twin soul, I'm Virgo, Gemini rising, and my twin soul is Gemini sun. And we get this card a lot, Magician. And it is those energies that come through. There's a lot of, this isn't really about you or your twin soul. This is about what's in the ethers right now. Like what's happening. Abdullah is Gemini, my twin. What's happening right now with Abdullah and you is you're creating some really good energy by doing whatever it is you're doing. See how you're kind of, there's this energy. Look at the Queen of Wands. See how it looks kind of cloudy and hazy, but where she's looking, it's like there's this light. She's like shining this light on it. It's almost like the Hermit energy, that Virgo energy, but look at this. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Boo-boo. Can I get some of this? Can I get some of this 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, por favor? I want some of that. I like it. I really like that 10 of Pentacles. I like that 10 of Cups. That energy together feels super abundant. It feels super sexy. That's twin soul gold. Like that's what you want. Now you have Death in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So there is a blockage. There's some kind of resistance that's keeping you from this union or this sort of happy ending. And I've told you guys really many times, in a twin soul, the adventure goes on and on and on. There's no like end point, but it does feel like to get to a happy ending, right? Yes, absolutely. That's Scorpio. This is the card of Scorpio, the death card. But Scorpio energy is just about what we're talking about here. There's something that needs to end. There's something that needs to be released. There's a transformation that's not happened yet. You're bringing this fiery energy to the connection right now, but the connection on the other side of it, what's being mirrored is like a water that's putting out the fire. This person needs to let their emotions flow a little more freely, and for some reason they're having trouble holding on to something. Usually that goes to generational, a good old thing called generational trauma, folks. Generational trauma. We have all got it. It doesn't discriminate, and it doesn't really, there's not really any way to avoid it. We all have some form of generational trauma. And I'm telling you what, there's generational trauma in this connection. He's highly resistant to change, but I've moved on truly. Yeah, and that's all you can do when you have a love this strong. Because ultimately, and that's what's so great about it, not for a faker, people, not for the fakers, but if you're really on a twin soul journey, you have no trouble accepting the idea of not being with that person. Really, you don't at the end of the day, because ultimately, what you really want for that person and for you is to both just be happy. That's all you really want. And when I see Delene saying that, I know that's another confirmation of many that she is a twin soul, because she really just wants that person to be happy. She doesn't need that person to be hollering at her, right? And that's a sign of a true twin soul, because it's part of that person's a part of you in a way that's not, it's not even really romantic. Would we call it a romantic relationship? It's just, it's a part of you. So you do have a great outcome here, but it's, you know why that's coming in? It's because you've taken that attitude, but there's still resistance. There's still resistance. That's a big aha moment, Lisa. That's a big aha moment. Or as my brother Nick would say, a reading from the book of Oprah. But in all seriousness, that is a big moment. And it takes time to get there, because you have to come out of your place of being a needy bitch. Being a needy bitch is not a good thing. And we all have egos, right? We all have egos. And when we can get out of that place of ego and realize what the relationship really serves, right? Then that's where the real growth comes in. So I think the resistance is mostly on Abdullah's side, and it has to do with generational trauma. I don't want to get into that on a public forum, but we'll talk another time about it. Just know that what you need to keep focusing on is the releasing, the releasing, the releasing. And then when you think you've done enough releasing, do more releasing. I release you with love. I release you with love. I release you with love. Okay? Well, he might have some as well, though. He's got some, I don't know what his traumas are. It doesn't feel like abandonment. You know why I say it doesn't feel like abandonment? Because I don't recognize the feelings for him. And I recognize abandonment issues. Yes, I'm here for that. I recognize abandonment issues like that. I can feel them. I know what they feel like. They're familiar to me. This doesn't feel like abandonment issues. So that's why, another reason. It's him, it's not you. It could be some physical abuse, okay, that he had to deal with, Delene. If we were going to narrow it down, it could be some physical abuse. Like some, okay? I don't know. I'm just saying, I do feel, it feels like it could have something to do with it. It was? Okay. Yeah, it feels like that. And I recognize that from a different place. So it'll be okay. This is just, some of those things take a lot of time to get healed, right? All you can do is love that person. Just love, love, love them. Love, love, love. Nothing but love for them, right? Just love them. And wish them well in this ray of light, this ball of light. Okay. Nikita Queen and Lisa Velez, I have you on my list. Lisa, I've got Nikita and Lisa. Nikita and Lisa. You're welcome. Hi, Jason. Can I still submit payment for a question? You can if you do it via Cash App. I wasn't even planning to go live tonight, but I'm kind of having fun that I did. It's 20 $20, por favor. I know, Angel. Me too. That's probably because you're here. I'm glad you did too. Thank you. You're welcome, M. Kim. M. Kim. Okay, so where's Nikita Queen? Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. I've wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. Bentley is fine. I think he's in, where is he? He must be, he's in the hallway. Probably leaning against the door. Bentley? Bentley? Here he comes. I know, I love him too. What are you doing? He's like walking really slow, but his tail is wagging. What are you doing? Say hi to the people. Bentley. Bentley. What are you doing? Huh? Talk to me. Huh? What's up? Hmm? Do you hear him? He goes like, "Ah." Yeah, he's like, hold on. When I was a kid, we had a golden retriever, but he was a cool dog, but he wasn't very vocal. Bentley talks a lot. Like he talks to me. I know he's coughing something up now. He's 13, so he has some breathing issues. I wish I could put him on oxygen. All right, so here we go, guys. We got to get this wrapped up because my battery is low and I don't charge my phone while I do this. All right. Yeah, I'm here for that too. That's a big part of my journey is the animal stuff. Miss Queen. Yeah, we can try and see about your guides. Hold on. I need to get my if I have that deck, we could actually pull cards for that. What direction is this her relationship going in for Nikki Queen? Listen, I don't want to give. Listen. I don't want to be that guy who gives you this like really profound answer because I know what you're asking. You just want to know really where it's headed. But I have to tell you, this is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Your relationship is headed wherever you're dictating it from the inside. And that, I know people don't like hearing that, but you're getting this Empress card out. And I know that's what the message is. If you are centered and balanced within, your relationship is going to go a lot better. If you are not loving yourself, pushing yourself away in certain ways, your relationship is going to walk away from you. It really comes down to you and what you're inviting in. Now, the person comes out as the King of Pentacles. What that tells me about your connection is this person's intentions for you are good. This person's intentions for you and for the future are solid. But ultimately, with you coming out as the Empress, it's really about. Oh, hold on. It's really about why did that fall? It's really about you being in charge of this. And no, we don't have any control, nor should we want control over another person. But you have control over yourself, what you're vibrating, and whatever you're vibrating is what you're attracting, right? It's always that way. It really is always that way. So, what spirit guides does Nikki need to be aware of? 5 of Pentacles. So you've probably got 5 really strong spirit guides. You know what's funny is the Hierophant reminds me of Jesus. So I would say Jesus may be one of your ascended masters. Is Jesus someone that you connect to and pray to? Jesus is probably one of your main ascended masters here that you should be connecting to in prayer. People either love Jesus or they can't stand hearing about Jesus. There's a lot of sensitivity with Jesus here in America. I think, because a lot of people, because of their childhood and religious upbringing, they can be really attuned to it or totally anti. But the thing is, Jesus is an ascended master. Jesus is an awesome ascended master. And Jesus is here for you right here in this. It has nothing to do with religion. Nothing to do with religion. It's right here. I feel that connection. Also, with the 5 of Pentacles, I think you've got probably 5 strong spirit guides. Sometimes your strongest spirit guides are like ancestors. I know for me, 2 grandmothers and 2 great-grandmothers are really strongly in my energy field all the time, helping me make the right choices, do the right things, or at least at least show me what choice I should be making. Mafe, welcome. At least showing me what choices I should be making, right? You've got the Magician also. Who is the Magician? You probably have a strong spirit guide. Someone in your family who has strong Virgo and Gemini in their chart. Maybe someone who passed away at a fairly young age in their 30s. As far as your relationship goes, though, the overall energy is the Sun. So I feel like, the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Sun, I feel like you're on a good path. I feel like you're moving toward good things. But remember, when things start to go a way that you don't want them to, that's not a time to freak out and chase things down. That's a time to sit still and get centered. And that's what's going to bring that relationship, if it's meant to be in your life, back in. Because when we are in balance and centered and living our best life, that's when we attract what's for us the most, right? I mean, it just makes sense, guys. Think about it. If you're off, like me, relapse, doing drugs and, acting like a fool, that's the time I'm not going to be attracting what's for me very well. I'm going to be attracting a lot of things that aren't meant for me. If I'm doing my life properly, like I'm doing, and living my life well and centered and doing my part to be the best version of myself I can be, then I'm going to be attracting toward myself the things which are truly meant for me in my life. It just works that way, right? Heyo. I can't tonight, Moffitt, because my battery's about to die. I would, because I'm having fun, but my battery's about to die, and I've got a couple more I've got to do. So unfortunately, I cannot. I wish I could. Not tonight, Principessa 16. I'm so sorry. I've got to do M. Kim. Okay, I think I get it. Mona Lisa, you get what? M. Kim, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. The shamanic? No. I have the mystical shaman oracle, but I don't have, this is the only closest thing I have to that. The mystical shaman oracle. This was a gift. Ah, good, Mona Lisa. Good. That's a good thing to be. That's a good thing to be. To seek to be, right? Okay, so let's do M. Kim. Let me get this done because my battery's going to die. M. Kim, what's your question? No, I don't have that one, Guerra. I love it too. Right? Right. I feel you. What's your question? Okay. Current purpose and energies of the relationship where it's headed. Where is this person's counterpart or partner? What is the nature of the connection? It's definitely a full circle type of connection. I feel that strongly. Justice, Libra energy, good outcome. This is speaking about wrongs being righted. When justice comes out in the upright, it's a good sign for the future and for the karma in the relationship. So every relationship is karmic, right? Don't be fooled. They're all karmic. Twin soul, divine counterpart, soulmate, they're all karmic. There's lessons to be learned at all times. These are good lessons. These are things you want to come in and good stuff, okay? Thank you, Amy. You too. You've got the Queen of Wands energy. This is saying a lot is within your control. You're supposed to take almost a little bit of an assertive approach, okay? A little bit of an assertive approach. Oh, good. Thank you, Miss Queen. I'm glad to know the message was accurate for you. You need to take a little bit of an assertive approach right now and go after what you want. Okay, don't be afraid. Don't be scared to go after what you want. If you're scared to go after what you want, maybe that says you don't think you deserve what you want. Do you think you deserve what you want? Then go after it, right? Don't be afraid to go after it. But you do have the Five of Pentacles. Something that's stopping you is you're looking at yourself through someone else's eyes. Don't look at yourself through anyone else's eyes. Like someone who's made you feel left out in the cold or not worthy. Don't ever look at yourself through their eyes because they're just dumb. That's a dumb person. That person is without, okay? Anyone who would not appreciate what you have to give, because you show as the Queen of Cups here. Anyone who doesn't want the Queen of Cups in their life is without, is truly without. So if somebody's without like that, then you just need to not see yourself the way they are. They're wrong. You're waiting for a lot of things to manifest, but don't wait because it's going to come in whether you're... Here's the thing about manifestations. Manifestations, if you manifest properly, consciously, they're going to come in whether you're waiting for them or not. So keep moving forward and let them kind of fall in and like fall into your pocket as you're moving, right? Don't stop moving forward. Good things are coming. You've got the sun here. So I feel like there is good outcomes here. I feel like it's going to work out things are going to work out in your favor. The best thing, so this is good card. Yeah, I got to go, guys. These are good cards. M. Kim, these are good cards. Justice is the one I would focus on if I was you, and say thank you 7 times out loud for the justice that's coming in to your relationship. Even if you're not seeing it yet in the physical world that we live in, it's coming. So say thank you for it a lot, because it feels like it's right here. And someone is going to see you through your eyes next time. And so make sure that you're not seeing yourself through the way that they see you, okay? Make sure that you're showing them the way to see you instead of following in their footsteps. It should be the other way around. So you got this, okay? Thank you, Adam. Same to you. Thank you for being here. Guys, have a great night. Happy Saturday. Namaste. The God within me does honor and see the God within you. Love you guys.